Hello there, fellow captains, and welcome to a galaxy in peril. A galaxy that needs order, and a galaxy that needs just massive Imperial fleets flying from system to system, destroying rebel scum and pirate scum, all in the same order. Welcome to Galactic Conquest for Star Wars and Empire at War Remake, a modification by a guy called Geronimo, but nowadays he's called the Dutchman, because, not sure why, but he's an amazing modder. He really is. The ship designs, just the little tweaks and things he comes up with this really old engine, because Empire at War was released 2004 or something like that, a long time ago, just as Revenge of the Sith was being released. But anyway, we're playing a campaign as the Empire, because of course we are. Now we're going to do the reduced map, 3 factions, 1 planet start, because I like those from the ground up game modes. And I'd like to note something, because this game has just tracks from, of course, John Williams and the Star Wars scores, as well as just other tracks from, I don't know, composers or people who work for 2 Steps from Hell. This video is not going to be monetized. In fact, Disney are probably going to be taking whatever money comes from this. So if you'd really like to support me, and I would really like that, there is links in the description to donate. That will be awesome, and I would be eternally grateful, because this is something I've been looking to do for a while. And I've attempted in the past, but because of... Hold on, why can't I research anything? Where's the research station? Oh, there it is. Derp.
Constructing.
I was about to start worrying there, you see.
Constructing.
Now, the Rebellion have the advantage here. They're able to level up their tech by simply moving C-3PO and R2-D2 to one of my systems and stealing technology. Once they steal all of the technology in a certain tech level, they can move up. I, on the other hand, have to wait for a long-ass research development time, and that's not good. But regardless, we're going to begin with Admiral Screed, who is in command of a Gladiator. Now, the Gladiator is a smaller ship, but it's good. It is really freaking good. So we're going to get a few Gladiators, as well as Vindicators. They're going to make up the majority of our fleet, and there we go. Something happened. What was that? I heard music. Did something happen? Do I have a mission? Turn on all these little UI assistance things. No, we don't have any missions. Ooh, hello, my Gito. Wait, what's this? Munilist. Well, that can... Yeah, that allows you to build a Munificence. I'm not even sure if you can build Recusance as well. But our first target on main goal is taking Kuat and Rendili. Kuat... Okay, I get it. They're ready for duty. I ordered you to build them for me, for frig's sake.
Constructing.
1 Vindicator. Okay, we've hit our command kit. That's not good.
Requesting
We'll also hire Mara Jade here. The Hand of Palpatine, at least in Legends. I'm really not a fan of actual canon Star Wars at the moment. Although, I don't know, The Rise of Skywalker has, I don't know, a few things I've seen in the trailer at least that look interesting, but that was the same with Force Awakens and whatever that other one was called. I can't remember the name of it. That's how much of an impression it left on me. Hello, Mara, and your shitty Z95 Headhunter. Could have been a damn X-Wing. Is everything constructed? It is. We could use some additional ground forces. We can only build 1 Stormtrooper. So, we're going to bring our fleet, led by Lord Vader, into annexes.
Set coordinates.
What does that give us? Officer Academy. This planet offers faster recruitment for officers. We're not going to need that. And also, that Recusant is an auto resolve. We lost a Gladiator for that. Oh, they had a Venator. That's probably why. And we'll bring out Monster Face Palpy over to annexes to begin the invasion.
Invasion commencing. Unit destroyed.
Everything but Palpatine was taken out.
System control achieved.
It's been a long time since I've actually played the base vanilla Empire at War campaigns,
Construction
and
complete.
they were actually enjoyable. The story told in them was actually pretty damn cool. There were a lot of interesting missions. I would just like for them to be redone into this mod. So I could have the mission where you have Palpatine on some planet surface on his own,
complete.
and he just wipes out everyone with the Sith lightning and stuff. He's a complete monster. I mean, not just because he looks like a monster, but he performs like one as well in ground combat. Right, a Coruscant.
Tech upgrade in process.
Tech level upgraded. There we go.
Complete.
We're gonna have to wait a while for that though.
Recruitment cancelled.
You know what? You can hold off on that, bud, until
Building
our
started.
tech level's upgraded.
Constructing.
build
Construction complete.
a small factory there and move on to Korea. So I need to get moving before the rebellion start getting a move on, because they're pretty damn plague-like once they start getting a move on, just spreading from system to system with their goddamn teachings of equality and respect and no slaves and no racism.
Construction
Fools.
complete.
Who would want to live in a
Construction
universe like that? We've lost a few ships.
Vehicle
That will give
in
me a chance to
production.
get a few more Vindicators. I just love these. I didn't used to, but Geronimo, I'm not actually sure if it was Geronimo that created this model
Construction
and the
complete.
textures, but the actual Vindicator in this game looks pretty damn awesome. I would usually build a fleet around Mark II Star Destroyers as well as these, and perfect, just absolute perfection. Now we can build an indicator. Actually, my mind just went blank with their name. When I had to look at this, I had to read this. Immobilizer.
Tech upgrade complete.
And Indictor? I can't remember that. I'm so embarrassed. My brain just isn't working right now. Why are they being sent to different orbits? Coriolag, Monster Palpatine, do your job.
Cruiser reporting.
Invasion commencing.
Palpatine, you beast.
Achieved.
God damn it.
Building under construction.
Coriolag is going to be one of our main defensive systems, at least early in, against the rebellion, because they're going to be a pain in the goddamn ass. Okay, we've got Saber Squadron and Piet. Piet is in a Precursor. Please correct me if I'm saying the name wrong. Happy Factory would be nice. Oh, we can upgrade the station as well. That's going to be pretty damn effective. Let's bring the fleet over here. Palpatine, you can go to Coriolag at the moment. Now we need to make our way to Kuat, as I've said, and we need to do it before the rebellion take Mercator, so we can bring a fleet back to defend Coriolag against the rebel scum. So Karida,
Tactical battle imminent.
what have you got? Nebulon B and we lost the acclimator. Good stuff. That was just wasting a troop capacity point.
Construction complete.
Right, Monsterman. Oh, Veers is also here. Maximilian Veers and his 8080.
It will be done.
Good man. Alright, come on, get there and
Invasion
go down.
I can't take this much longer.
Mara died. Why did Mara die? How could she die against a sand skiff? Oh, that's embarrassing, my dear. We need a vanguard for this
Construction complete.
fleet. A vanguard is basically the. I'll show you now. Actually, it would be better
Building started.
to actually show you. Coriolag needs an upgraded station,
Building under
or a station
construction.
just in general didn't have any.
The Emperor
Moved
will
to Alderaan,
Tactical battle
and
imminent.
we're only going against an acclimator and a few, I don't know, Republic era fighters. But just to show you how the vanguard system works, I'll begin the battle. So I assigned Piet as the vanguard, so he will jump in alone, which will allow me to better strategically set up my fleet. So there is Piet. Now if I could actually bring in reinforcements in this bird's eye view, or space bird
Choose
view,
your
it'd be
reinforcements.
so much better. No, we don't want to take in the Victory, that's an Eldori ship. We do want to take in the Vindicators though.
Coordinates received.
Set them up
We're on
on
our way.
port and starboard flanks
Destinations confirmed.
of Piet. We'll bring in the Gladiators
New heading set.
in a similar position, only
Point
further
location.
back. We only have one Vigil. We're back. We'll bring him in the center.
Location
Just
confirmed.
some anti-fighter screening. A couple of
Reinforcements en route.
hardened patrol cruisers. Saber
Course
Squadron.
set.
There's Screed. He'll come in the rear as well.
Engines at max.
And Vader at the front
All too
in
easy.
his TIE
Enemy
Advanced.
forces ahead.
And there we go. The enemy are moving towards us. A couple of Corellian Corvettes. Arc 170s. Another Corellian Corvette. What did we see? Was that an acclimator we saw earlier? Look at that. That is glorious. There they are. Nebulon B. Two Nebulon Bs, in fact, and an acclimator. Bring in Mark 1 as well. It's not the more heavily armed, upgraded Mark 2. So, I was talking about the Rise of Skywalker earlier. Now, you don't see much in the trailer, but I've got a fair idea of what they're going to be doing with the Imperial ships. If you haven't watched it, there's no real spoilers here because it's only a trailer. The movie isn't even out until December. But basically, we see an Imperial fleet of Mark I Imperator class Star Destroyers. You know, the famous, iconic, normal Star Destroyer that everyone knows. We see an entire fleet, or armada, I would actually like to call it, because fleet just doesn't do it justice. There's, I think, thousands of Star Destroyers. They're Mark 1s though, and they've got an upgrade. Or I think it's an upgrade. But on the normal Star Destroyer, we'll use Piet's Procurator Steer here as an example. On the underside here, on the ventral underside of the ship, there is a hangar. I believe I might be able to show you with the Vindicators actually. Yeah, there is one, but it's not modeled properly or finished yet. But basically, that's been replaced. The hangar's been replaced for a massive gun. Now, this is something J.J. Abrams does. Abrams. I'm just going to pronounce it weird. But he usually in his movies, his sci-fi, space-faring movies, decides to put big guns and everything. If you watch The Force Awakens, you'll notice that whenever Poe and Finn are escaping from the resurgent Star Destroyer, that these guns deploy from the underside of the ship and then start shooting. If you watch Star Trek Into Darkness, you'll notice that the ventral part of the Vengeance class, I think the Federation ship is called, battleship, a cannon deploys from the ventral underside of the ship itself. Now, the older Star Destroyers have been modified to have them as well. Now, if the fleet hasn't been touched since when Palpatine and the Empire kind of fell, Palpatine fell before the Battle of Jakku, but there was this whole initiative that Palpatine had in place for ships to jump to the unknown regions and hide, and I'm assuming that's what that fleet is, because he has returned in his floating Yoda chair. Just keeping all the ships in position here, by the way. Let them come to us, because they inevitably will. And we'll just take them out. When the acclimator gets closer, you know what, actually?
I'm here.
Cruiser standing by.
Target at maximum firepower.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Bomber standing by.
But yes, I believe the ships are from that, the word's escaping me, but he had like some sort of plan in place, which the story of Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2 was set around. All these contingencies, that's what the word I was thinking of, that wouldn't come to me. He has all these contingencies put in place, such as the Empire he believed would be weak if he were to ever fall, and he put contingencies and plans in place to return. So, if those Star Destroyers are just going to be the ones that haven't been touched since the time of the Battle of Endor, and yet there's these big J.J. Abrams cannons on them, the fire lens flares, that's going to be very annoying to me. I mean, the visual image was fucking amazing of all those Star Destroyers just rising from this icy mist or whatever it was, this nebula.
We are victorious.
Of course we are, with a goddamn Empire. And we're led by me, not that fucking fool Palpatine. Let's build a big Star Destroyer. Not Star Destroyer, but he built many big Star Destroyers, or had the Tarkin initiative. Build massive Star Destroyers. But, yeah.
Invasion
I hope
commencing.
the Star Destroyers are modified and upgraded, because Star Destroyers have a lot of weaknesses. The main one being that they haven't got many point defense systems, if at all any. So
Building under
that's why
construction.
fighters in the Rebellion are so effective against Star Destroyers, because they only really have their main turbo laser batteries, which are not accurate or fast enough to track X-Wings, A-Wings, even Y-Wings, for Christ's sake. So it's very embarrassing that...
Construction complete.
Just making sure there's no infantry.
Construction complete.
You know what? I'm going to get rid of these Tartans. I'm just going to get rid of this Victory. I don't like the Victory one. I can't stand it. The Victory 2. That's another matter entirely. I do like the look of it.
Construction complete.
Okay, do we have enough in this fleet to take Kuat? If I remember correctly, it has a sizable defense, at least for early in game.
Construction complete.
What do we have again? 4 Vindicators, 4 Gladiators, 1 Vigil. We could use a few more Vigils actually.
Constructing.
And we have no credits. Great. Oh, hold on. We can build Victories as well as Procurators. Yeah, there's the name there at the top. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Construction complete.
Oh, hello.
Construction complete.
Oh my god, we can get those things from the Rebel Rogue Squadron games. The Imperial Escort Carrier.
Constructing unit.
Oh, this is going to take a while.
Unit in production.
How much are they? 1,200 credits. Oh my god! Admiral Thrawn is an Imperial Fleet commander. He commands an enhanced Victory-class Star Destroyer that is equipped with a more powerful reactor that is able to provide a short burst of extra... What?
Tartan
This
cruiser
enables the
reporting.
strike vest to occasionally double its weapon's firing speed for devastating results. Can be upgraded to command the Admonitor at all. Get in! Okay, I'll have Thrawn escort the Vigils to my position. Actually, no, I won't. I'm going to take Kuat now because I'm not waiting anymore.
Set coordinates.
That's one problem I have in games like
Tactical
this.
battle imminent.
Oh, before I get into that. Okay, 2 Mark II. No, wait, 1. Wait, what? Okay, an Imperial Mark II and a normal one. 3 Nebulon Bs. 3 Vigils. It's worth a try. If not, we can just rebuild our fleet at Coruscant. But I would have been a little bit happier if I had maybe a couple of more Procuristers in the fleet. Now these things aren't actually the size of Star Destroyers, they're smaller. Oh, what the hell? Something happened.
Choose
Looks
your
like it's fixed itself.
reinforcements.
Okay, Vindicators again on the flanks.
Coming around.
Gladiators in the back.
Gladiator to redeploy. Deployment orders confirmed.
Advancing.
We're heading out.
Instructions received.
Okay, Saber Squadron is in as well as Vader. So that's our fighter and strike craft. Oh, okay, this fella's coming in fast. Hasn't got a designation or a name. Fortunate.
Yes, Commander.
Holding for maximum firepower.
Gladiator
Fire for
ready.
maximum effect. Target at maximum firepower.
Oh dear lord.
I've got him.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Oh, he is close. Bringing everything to bear, are you, big boy? Look at all those turbo laser batteries. And look at these little towers here, or positions, emplacements. They're not on the normal Star Destroyer models, just that Geronimo's actually putting the guns on them that should be on them. It's a fucking destroyer. In fact, it's not, it's a battle cruiser, I would call the Star Destroyer.
Go after the stragglers.
It does actually have a name, it's called the Imperator class, but most people just call it Star Destroyer, but Star Destroyer is more of what would you call it, like a class? I mean, all of these could be called Star Destroyers.
TIE squadron here.
Oh my god, look at all those fighters. Oh god! Looks like we're flying through the ships. Well, as long as we're getting some really awesome action, I'm not bothered by that. Not one bit. Oh, we are racking his day. There's one way you can tell the difference between a Mark 1 and a Mark 2 Star Destroyer. You see this dish here? On the Mark II, that is different. It's smaller, it's less of a target. Where's the Mark II? Hold on, wait, what? There were 2 here, weren't there? Oh, he just hasn't entered battle. Luckily, I'm aware of...
Pursuing enemy forces.
Oh, hello. Oh my god. The Executor.
Nowhere to go.
Taking fire.
We're going to get one of them later. That one's
One on me.
currently inoperative. It's having maintenance done. And I believe it has an escort of like 4 Star Destroyers as well. But where's the second Star Destroyer? Oh, you sneaky git. That's the first time he's actually flanked me from behind. But you'll notice the radar or whatever that is that the shield generator? Is smaller, more compact of a target. And we're going to go for the Voka next. So all ships,
Standing by. I can't shake.
Holding for maximum firepower.
Confirm.
maximum firepower on the Voka. All fighter squadrons, engage whatever. Oh, look at these guns. I believe these turbo laser guns on the... Oh, there's too much smoke. The batteries on the Procurator are modelled after some secondary weapons from or no, sorry, the main batteries of a German World War II cruiser. I can't remember the name at the moment though, I'm sorry to say.
Laser
But they go
cannons
very well. I mean, Star Wars was influenced by World War II. The Empire were the Nazis, of course. They had the bigger, stronger warships, just like the Germans had the bigger, stronger tanks and vehicles. Oh, it's down. Target is down. Now we just need to deal with these Nebulon
Ready,
Bs.
sir.
So all
I will try.
units, attack
Ready
order
for
on that
orders.
position. Oh, there's the escorts. I remember playing Star Wars Battlefront 1, EA's version,
Target critical.
and the Sullust map has the Executor taking off, and it has like 3 or 4 Star Destroyers and escort. It's fucking glorious. I mean, that game looks amazing, so does the second one. They're just not fun. They're like really good looking plates of food, but when you actually go to eat them, they have no substance, no taste or flavour, and they're just really dry and doesn't go down well. But it looks good. I mean, of course they do. The scan, the actual models, the ship models, the uniforms, textures and stuff from a lot of the props for Star Wars. What's left? Okay, we got a single TIE Interceptor squadron
TIE
there.
interceptor here.
Let's get him. God, I wish I could capture this. The size of this thing, there's literally a city built on top of it. Look at those guns! That thing is armed to the teeth. 2 shield batteries, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4 shield generators.
Enemy has
No,
been
wait,
defeated.
5? 6? Is there more than that? 6 shield generators? That thing is going to be impossible to take down, but we're going to get one. Ah, I'll Screed's dead. Well, I can't say I'm sorry.
Tartan cruiser
Admiral
reporting.
Screed and his fucking... What was he in again? Oh yes, a Gladiator. I mean, a Gladiator is a good ship, but it doesn't really feel Admiral-like to me. We are early in the Empire, though, so... He should have really been in a Venator or a Victory. Come on, speed that up.
Tartan cruiser
Get
reporting.
these fellas built here.
Tartan cruiser reporting.
And we need to save up credits for research here. So we're going to get this built, and then we're going to research, and then we're going to focus on space, upgrading space stations on Kuat. Because Kuat is going to be very important.
Of course.
The Empire have moved to Dathomir.
Construction complete.
Oh, what's that? Hold on, listen. There's the war drums from start of episode 3. Diddle-diddle.
Invasion commencing.
Go Palpatine. No!
Military control
Wait, well,
achieved.
what? We won anyway? Vader just came in after her. I am now your emperor. The monster man is dead. All hail Robot Man. That's totally how it works. Oh, wait, hold on. Tarkin's still here. Need to get him out of the way.
Started. Constructing.
Right, we now have control of Kuat. Shipyards and drive yards. We will actually
Construction
want
complete.
to take Rendili next. Rendili
As
can
the Emperor wills.
manufacture a few different ships. So that is, yeah, the assault frigates or whatever. Ooh, and dreadnoughts. Good old reliable dreadnoughts. Let's begin. Now, who was the vanguard? Was it Piet? Yep, Piet and his Procursor, or whatever way you pronounce it.
Choose your reinforcements.
There's Thrawn, but he's in a Victory. Fuck's sake.
I see.
Full speed ahead. Moving to your destination.
Confirmed. Right away. Moving out.
The assault frigates are
Heading out.
actually quite
Fall out.
useful.
Let's move out.
Whenever I do play as a rebellion, which isn't that often,
Moving now.
I do like them in a fleet.
Coordinates received.
Now,
Reinforcements
we're
cancelled.
only halfway
Location
through
plotted.
what we can bring in with the fleet. That's only half of what we can possibly have in a lineup.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get Saber
Interceptor
Squadron
squad
here.
reporting.
Move forward. Well, they're all in TIE Interceptors, awesome. Still got a lot of TIE fighters here. That's one thing that never really made sense to me with the First Order. I mean, they did take the TIE fighters and greatly improve upon them, but why would you do that when you could improve upon the Interceptor, which was just a far more capable vessel? It was faster, more deadly. Just put a... did it have a hyperdrive engine? It might have done. And a more heavily... just a stronger shield as well. Could have been damn effective. You know what? We're not going to be in here for much longer. Let's...
Yes.
get the fleet here. Start moving forward.
There they are. Blast them.
Okay,
Orders, sir.
some headhunters targeted. Saber Squadron will
for
go in after them.
command,
What's
sir.
this? Strike. Yeah, let's put on that there. Pretty much improves everything. Ooh, damn. One thing I would like to mention here is that this is not the vanilla Empire at War remake mod. I have modified it in several ways. Not damage increases or, you know, stronger shields or anything. More just visual aspects of it. It's like, I thought the fighter craft, a lot of fighters were too big and the scale wasn't correct. We just modified the scale factor ever so slightly. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, you got this file that has possible names for capital ships. So randomly when you build a Star Destroyer, it'll have a random name designated to it. I added a few more names to that folder, and nothing like, I don't know, Palpatine's balls or something like that.
I've got one on
Just,
me.
you know, the demise, that type of thing. Just canon accurate names. Oh, here we go.
Ready for your orders.
Enemy dreadnought
Targeting
sighted.
at maximum firepower.
Fire for maximum
Drone
effect.
reporting.
Instructions, sir.
Target at maximum firepower.
Okay, so I have actually been quite harsh on the victories
We're on our way.
in this video because genuinely I do not like them, but their concussion missile salvos here can be really powerful. I mean, look at this. That was a bad example because the target that he was firing that salvo at was already destroyed. Okay, bring a Vindicator around to take out that dreadnought. Oh, there's another dreadnought.
Ready for action.
Bring him
Orders
around too.
received. Laser cannons to be
Is that
destroyed.
there's the assault frigate.
Ready for orders. Ties reporting in.
God lord, look at how many TIE fighter squadrons we have. Is that 20 or something? Damn. Are these
Transmit
scouts?
orders.
You presume too
Ready
much.
for action, sir.
That is a good looking ship. Oh, he is screwed. Look at all those fighters heading for him. What else is left? Okay, it looks like
I find your lack of faith.
whatever is
disturbing.
left has somebody going for him. Oh, okay, that's not good.
I've got one on
What
me.
is your order?
Yet,
Understood.
go after that
Missile
assault
launchers
frigate,
are
will you?
the primary target.
Where'd he go?
Okay, we're doing decently here at least.
Taking hits.
I mean, we just heavily outnumber them,
To run.
Falling
and
into
outgun them.
formation.
but
Squadron standing by for the Empire.
I can't shake.
oh, okay, so we've got a couple of whatever those are, patrol
Ready
cruisers.
for orders, sir.
Where's the main fleet?
Ready
He's
to
not
command.
hunted.
Something cruiser
They can't.
reporting.
Wait,
Admiral Thrawn reporting.
there he is, Throne,
Comlink active.
Do you have something to report?
the Blue Man,
Weapons
Got
ready.
one on
the
me.
best goddamn strategic genius in the Star Wars universe. That was fucking butchered in Star Wars Rebels. I mean, not literally, they just butchered his character, and Rebels is and was fucking terrible.
I can't shake.
Sadly, I did watch it,
Orders, sir.
so I can
Taking hits.
say
Take
this
out
about
those
it.
lasers.
I've got one on me.
Grand Admiral Thrawn, this strategic genius taken out by a kid and space octopus
Cruisers
tentacle
standing
freaks.
by.
Target at maximum firepower.
Focus all
I
fire
can't
on
shake.
those laser batteries.
Oh shit, okay, he's losing one of his AM batteries. Need to get that shield down fast.
I've got one on me.
Gladiator, ready for action.
I've got him. I can't shake.
Gladiator,
Fire for
ready
maximum
duty.
effect.
Orders received. Laser cannons to be destroyed.
I'm taking hits.
Ready for battle.
How's our Vindicator doing?
Command.
He's holding up. I mean, he took down the shield. Now he just needs to worry about those hard points and gun emplacements.
One on
Take
me.
out those lasers.
Where is Thrawn?
I'm taking hits. I'm here.
I'm ready.
Detected.
I've got one on me.
Is that frigate still?
What is it you want? Attack position.
Bombers on the ready. I can't shake.
There was another frigate. I'm not crazy, am I? I can't remember seeing another assault frigate.
I've got one on me.
It's probably up here in the fog of war.
Ready for the kill. Of course. I see. If you insist.
Oh. Nope.
Fire at will.
I'm taking hits.
Beat this up, get this over with.
Construction
More of just a mop-up job and a cleaning job at the
Roger
moment.
that. Course set.
Ready to receive orders.
Oh, you little shit.
Sir,
I'm losing.
You have need of my skills? Indeed.
Oh, he's going to just bring me everywhere, isn't he? Oh, there it is.
One on me.
Yes, Commander.
Disable those missile launchers.
I knew I saw something.
Holding for maximum firepower.
Cruiser reporting. Focus all fire on those laser batteries.
I already have
The
a
missile
plan.
launchers are the primary target.
Oh, look at this. Firing at multiple targets. Oh, that's so cool. Although it's about to just be a single target in a moment. There's a shield generator and 2 concussion missile launchers left. And there's a lot more help on the way. But Admiral, no, it's just Commander Piet, isn't it? Captain Piet, yeah. I mean, he's just a fucking commander and he gets a far better ship than Screed. I have a feeling Screed isn't well liked in the Empire. Come on, take out that concussion missile launcher, please. Oh, we got 4 off before it was taken out. Oh, okay, that turbo laser battery's still holding strong. Come on, finish him.
I have calculated the possibilities.
The engines are our primary target.
Standing by.
The assault frigates do have very strong shields, just like the Moncal cruisers. They can be a pain in the ass. But once the shields are down, every other hard point's going down too.
I am available.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Form up.
Look at that. The only issue with combat in this game is that, like, say if there's a load of fire going at a hard point, and then a hard point is taken out, any damage that was fired towards that destroyed hard point won't deal damage to the ship. You'll have to wait until the target another hard point and start damaging it before you actually notice the health bar depleting, which can be a bit annoying, but
Victorious.
that's a very small nitpick. It's an issue with the game. Oh, look at these two. Looks like it's mating time. Oh, I hope we give birth to an actual decent ship.
Construction complete.
She's back. Okay.
Construction
Heading out.
complete.
Where's Al Palpy? Why are you not back yet, bud?
On my way.
What? Let's get that
Building
shipyard built.
started. Invasion commencing.
Oh, we just lost Maximilian. That's fine. Oh, they have Rundilly. I am
Constructing.
golden.
Beginning construction.
Right, where are the rebellion? I mean, necessarily, I'm not really threatened by the consortium, but it's the rebellion. Once they get to Mirkir and take it, what does Mirkir offer? It's that force negation. Okay. Once they get there, Coriolag is wide open, or even Onderon. Now there is a really decent target back here, which is Malachor 5, which has the Star Forge. This planet allows for the
complete.
construction of ancient warships. It's pretty damn good. Screed's back. I'll let him stay there. Mara, please return to Kuat.
Moving to that location.
And you can be its garrison. Okay, Palpatine's almost back.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Construction complete.
Let's see what Rundilly offers us whenever we get the construction finished on that shipyard or station. Right, so we have the second station currently built on Kuat.
Construction complete.
Ooh, hello. Hoyt! Yes, Hoyt and Coriolis. The Star Destroyer boys. Mark II Star Destroyer. Yes. There's normal Star Destroyers. Imperial. Oh, they're Imperial 2 class. Mark IIs.
Even
Sweet.
death bows before my will.
Oh, that is so much more relevant with Rise of Skywalker, isn't it? What he just said? Even death bows before my will. Yeah.
Construction complete.
Oh, good lord. We need Hoyt.
Unit in
We
production.
need Hoyt. He's going to be the defensive fleet against the rebellion. Or no, he's not.
As the Emperor wills.
These guys will. We're going to get a more advanced, more heavily armed, and battle-tested fleet for the invasion of other systems from here on out. But so far, things are going well. We've
Ready
taken
to ground
Kuat.
a Star Destroyer reporting in.
It will be the foothold. Oh my god, defenders. Oh, phantoms? Wait, why can't I build defenders yet? Regardless, this is the beginning of a great and terrible journey for the... Well, it's terrible for the rebellion. It's great for us. Stay tuned for another video, friends. I'm trying to do Palpatine. I'm not doing it well. I can't do his monster voice. Yeah. But, thank you very much for watching, and I, of course, like always, will see you next time. Buongiorno. Good day, loyal citizens of the Empire. Today, the Emperor has employed a system that will allow you to support the latest Imperial endeavors. Click the link below to support a safer and brighter future for every citizen of the Empire.